Hey, if you follow me on Twitter, you saw a fucking tweet. Uh, I wanted to elaborate on that tweet because the fucking dream I was talking about in that tweet was super fucked up. Like, it was just like I felt like I was having a panic attack inside the dream. Like it was like the dream was so stressful, and inside the dream, the being I was in the dream was like super stressed out. Someone called that a nightmare, but there was like I wasn't necessarily afraid, but I could see how this was a fucking like 2 sentence horror story. Um, and what it boils down to is basically the it's basically stuck in a GIF, like stuck in a GIF from the GIF, like the perspective of the GIF, like the beings caught in a perfect loop GIF. That is what like the aesthetic is for this, and basically the story of the dream itself was like, because I wasn't me in this, I was like another person, or it might have been like where I was just watching this shit happen. But I feel like, given some of, or like I was watching a fucking like movie or something, but it felt like like I wasn't Josh, I was some other fucking person in the dream. And that person went through a transformation. And again, keep in mind, this is basically like stuck in like this is the really fucked up thing. It was like I was stuck in a loop, and it was like the loop was a GIF. Like it was like a perfect loop GIF, and so it never ended. So like, but it was longer than a GIF. But it was just like a perfect seamless loop, and it's just like me trying to break it. But like again, so the I got fucking distracted to just have how like weird and visceral the stream was. And it went through a fucking like just how the person I was went through a transformation in the dream. Like the dream itself went through like stage one and then stage two. So like stage one is the person I am is a woman writing some fucking like love story, and it's basically supposed to be about like a transcendental love. Like it survived, incidentally, loops. Like, it survived death, and you're it's a nice message in the midst of this weird coked out fucking dream. But like you'd find your soulmate, and you'd find each other, and like love would conquer all. It's like it doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter sexuality. You'd find your soulmate. It's basically what it boiled down to. So like person wrote it, and then it turned out that the person writing it was stuck in this like hellish loop, and it was like it was just longer than a thing, so it's like person gets done writing it, done, then some event, I forget what the fuck it was, but it precipitates the person getting up and like, and so like this person also has like a love interest that you don't see. Like they're an off-screen character, and like they fucking like the person whose perspective it is doesn't realize that they're in the loop until it's too fucking late, and so like they get mutilate, like their body gets like all kinds of fucked up against their will, and it comes around, and then like the person they are is different than the person they were, and they try like they find the person that they were in a relationship with, or no, sorry, they just find themselves, like they find the previous version of themselves in this loop, and they try to like, hey, I know what I look like, but I'm you, trying to prevent this circle of hell. And so this is like the really fucked up part. So the person, right, like, he's like, this story's too powerful, fuck it, whatever, just like just deletes it or whatever, like somehow through the dream, like that's the whole fucking plot of like deleting this shit, and then which then sets off another chain of events where it's like, I swear to God, John Smith from fucking Funhouse is in the dream at this point, or it's like either him or Chris Farley. I fucking really can't remember. Like it's like in another loop where it's like Star Wars, and it's like it's so fucking weird. It's like, but and at no point am I mean this. I'm just like kind of along for the ride of this shit. And I don't know what fucking prompted this dream. I was listening to last podcast on the left, and it possibly threw some weird fucked up shit into my fucking, like, maybe it was an episode where they talked about doing hallucinogens, and it, like they, you know, fucking what, like they explained what they were going through, and it just kind of fucking bled in, and that's what made the fucking thing. It was just super fucking weird. Um, and then, sorry, I saw like connecting. I didn't see what I saw, but I saw like something on the side of the screen. And I'm like, oh shit, am I at a fucking storage capacity? But yeah, fucking, it was like, and then like in the first story, in the first act, the person writes a tweet saying, man, this was like a really fucking weird experience I had. Basically what I did, which also kind of makes me believe that I'm still in the dream, but I'm now me. And I guess the really fucked part is like literally like also fucking really weird. Like I think the people I was kind of fucking influenced by games I was playing, like mobile games that I'm playing through BlueStacks. Because I can't play them on my shitty phone that I'm recording this video on. I think like that kind of influenced my fucking weird, like the characters I was playing as or some shit. And it's just so fucking weird. And I'm not fucking sponsored by BlueStacks. It's like this. It's just like that thought came to me. But anyway, yeah. So peace out, everybody. Have good dreams. Don't have weird, hellish, fucking seamless loop gift dreams. Fucking avoid those if you can. Because they are kind of super fucked up and like anxiety inducing. And also might make you question whether or not you're like during waking hours if you're still in the fucking dream. Which is also, I guess, kind of fucking like uh Freddy Krueger? Which I think maybe because someone I would follow on Twitter fucking mentioned Freddy Krueger. And maybe that's like fucking it's fucking weird. Anyway, peace out everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful fucking day. I fucking hit the button. This is the fucking phone that I can't play games